Studio Blue Radio is proud to present Raffa Music Show by Raffaela Madaffari.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Raffa Music Show here on Studio Blue Radio. My name's Raffy, and with me I have a very special guest. It's Pieter Herweijer from the Netherlands. Hello, Pieter.
Hello.
Did I say your last name good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't want to sound like I Americanized it too much.
No. It was okay. Yeah, in the Netherlands we say Herweijer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Herweijer, it sounds good. Or how you pronounce it.
So you're a music producer and a DJ.
Yeah. Also entrepreneur on the side, but music-wise, music producer and DJ. Yeah.
When did what came first?
Between producing and DJing, producing. Like yeah. I started producing like when I was 25, so that's almost 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And right away I started DJing as well because I thought it was a nice way to also play music, which I like, because I always did that with friends and stuff before I even produced music. So that's when I also started DJing.
Very cool.
After I started producing.
Nice. And then you can just, stick your music in there as well, be DJing a party and then be like, oh, and this one's one of my songs, and just throw that in there.
Yeah. I do that sometimes. It's quite nice. But it's also when there are parties and people ask me to play, it's really nice. I always like to make it a nice atmosphere and get a party going. It's really, really awesome.
I bet. So you also, in 2018, you started Hersense.
Yeah.
So why the separation of, Pieter Herweijer and Hersense? Yeah,
I first started out actually being Hersense, actually. Like I produced some minimal electronic songs with it and released it, and also released it right away. And then also under my own name because I thought it was a little bit more commercial, the songs I made under my own name. So I wanted to have like a different sides of it. So the minimal electronic thing is like Hersense. Mm-hmm. And more like a commercial dance hits kind of thing is more like with my own name actually, with Pieter Herweijer. So I called it Hersense because I thought it was a nice name, and I thought it should be catchy for an audience. And Pieter Herweijer is quite different in other languages. It's different to pronounce. But nowadays, I think if you do something which is nice, then the name won't matter actually.
Right.
That's what I think now. But at the beginning, I thought I should promote myself and I should have a nice name with it instead of my own name.
Right. So you kind of alternate back and forth between releasing songs for under your name and under Hersense. How often do you do this? I know earlier you were saying that you're releasing singles, or you were releasing singles every Thursday for under your name. What about under Hersense?
Yeah, after a while, I started mostly doing under my own name, so under Pieter Herweijer. But when it's slightly different and more like in an alternative kind of vibe, the music I make, then I put it on Hersense mostly. So at a certain point, I thought like, wow, this is kind of edgy. I don't know if I'm gonna release it. Then I released it on Hersense, actually.
And the songs with your vocals get released there as well, right? Correct?
On Hersense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, but also sometimes on my own now actually, on my own under my own name. So I tend to continue under my own name because I tend to blend both the genres together as well, and then just go on under my own name.
Yeah. So how long have you been singing for?
I started with that like when I was way younger actually. When I was in the Netherlands we say basisschool, which is basic school, kind of like the lower school there is. I sang in musicals and stuff, so that was quite nice. And but with producer wise, I started right away, I think, but I didn't thought it was nice enough. So then I did it like up and forward, and now I think it's good enough to also release it, and I kind of know the way now to make it more nice.
Right. So going back to you being a DJ, you don't stick to just one genre with that. You kind of explore all different ones. Is it the same with events that you play? Do you play all different types of events, or do you tend to stick to one specific kind?
Also different events. At the first start, I started DJing. I literally took every party I could get. Like if I would get asked, I would just go, and it didn't matter if it's what kind of party it was. So it was like I even had like partnerships with a company that gave me like assignments, like DJ assignments actually. And once in a time, I was also like playing at different stores for like promotion wise, like being in a store and people coming in and out, and I was playing, so it was kind of funny actually. But I thought this is a nice start also for me to play my own music, because it was so free to play whatever you want actually. So I just did that, and there was not really much attention going through me as a DJ in those kind of arrangements actually. But I also played like for parties with hundreds of people for birthdays and stuff, so it was really diverse actually. And also like little festivals also a little bit, but not that much, and mostly birthdays and weddings, a lot of weddings also. And also a little bit going to festivals, so that's also quite nice. And and birthdays and restaurants and stuff, it's all part of the job.
Yeah.
And different genres always, but mostly EDM, disco, and hits. It's what I like most, the variety of that actually.
Yeah, that tends to be kind of the direction that a lot of DJs take, because that's what is popular now. That's what's being requested as well. So, and it's easier for your music to throw it in there because it has a similar sound to it.
Yeah,
the electronic
exactly.
And stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty common in that way actually. I think it's nice also to put in different kind of arrangements to do something new, also with new genres, and combine it as well. And then it's quite nice as well. But sometimes the audience just asks for the main thing actually, the mainstream party. They just want to party and recognize the music actually. Because that's mostly what I thought with DJing when I saw also with different ages and stuff. They with like younger people, then you can play the newer kind of music. That's what the younger people mostly like actually.
Right.
And then kind of like the new hits, new dance hits and stuff. And you have the older people, which mostly like maybe disco and maybe even older music. And then combining those two different age groups together, it comes together with the hits of these days actually. And also with from 10 years younger and 5 years younger and stuff, and it's kind of like I think it's nice to bring those people together with the music. So then I combine the two different genres, and then I put it together, and then it comes with the mix actually of the hits from now and from a few years before.
That's awesome.
And then the people come together, and that's nice.
Yeah. You're literally bringing two different types of people together.
Yeah, and that's nice. And also with the music that I like, so that's also nice.
It makes it a little bit more personable when it's something that you can relate to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And for me, it's very difficult to play songs I don't like. It's nice that I like such like a lot of songs, but otherwise it gets quite difficult for me.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey guys, Raffy here. Thanks for listening to the Raffa Music Show here on studioblueradio. Up next, we have the new release, the debut single from Turquese called L'ultimo metro. Enjoy.
A cena mentre mangi di corsa per non perdere l'ultimo metro. Sotto a quegli occhiali da sole tra 1 milione di storie ti fai desiderare come capita a quelle del jet set. Ma quando ti ricapita più a Cinecittà uno stronzo come me che ti chiama dalle 3. Parlami sogni, desideri e cosa senti quando godi dei tuoi primi piani immensi, quando curi come un fiore la tua immagine, chissà perché leggere il tuo nome scritto sopra i manifesti e i volti delle strade in cassa al cinema mi fa sorridere. Da fare, scrivere più canzoni da passare alla